peaceful in the old kingdom. The kingdom had its problems. The rich got richer, while the poor got poorer. But that never stopped the land from striving. But now, the kingdom faces new threats. Some faceless, some very prominent. Join us as 5 brave faces try to restore peace and tranquility back to the lands they call home. They'll face demons, creatures, assassins, and maybe even each other. They'll face not just danger, but hard decisions too. Will they all survive? Or is hope lost for this isle? Welcome to the Old Kingdom.
You guys really have not bumped into anyone at all. And the person who kind of notices it the most is Aris. You've been, you feel warm, you feel like you're kind of surrounded by people that you can trust, Aris. But what I do need you to do is roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 10. Perception. Plus 3, 13.
Okay, 13. So you feel like a slight brushing against your back. Not like somebody's sort of grabbing at you or even holding you, but you can feel just something on your back. It feels uncomfortable. As you're walking along, Aris then receives a bit of a sharp shot in the bit in his back. And as he sort of swipes down to see what it is, a small spider drops off of his back. Aris, you.
Oh, great!
Aris,
Yay!
you are all right. You're lucky. You only take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
From a spider.
But yeah, from a spider. But it's just
That's one chunky spider.
it's stinging you a little bit. You're almost a bit like, it's left its mark. It's this tiny little spider. Yet how has it bit you so hard?
This is why I don't like spiders. They're assholes.
So, have we got everybody on the map, by the way? We've got
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Wait.
4. We are missing Aris. The link's in the campaign.
Okay.
So,
I was too busy writing the intro music for the beginning.
yes, yeah, you did a very, very good job of that.
You're welcome.
You guys are going to have to remind me what classes you are. Who's a paladin?
What was
Me.
the past?
Oleg.
Liam. Okay.
Oleg is, and then Oleg, you are going to be the green paladin. What's the password? The password is. Oh no, you're in.
I found it. It's
Yeah.
my house, apparently.
It is your house. So, there we go. We've got Merkin, Oleg, and Hargor. Who's circling?
No, me.
I see you. Seal is.
I think Amy's checking which one's the marker.
Yeah,
and which
I'm
one's
making
the-
sure I won't graffiti the map this time.
Joseph
She's been
is leading
practicing.
forward,
There we go. I figured it out.
as is. Where is the symbol for monk? I saw it somewhere. There it is.
It's the fist, I
There
believe.
you go, Aris.
It's the good fisting.
So, as you
Oh.
guys are walking through this stretch of road, I need.
Oh no, it's laughing. That's bad.
I need Joseph, Aris, Hargor, Merkin, and Oleg to all roll perception checks.
Am I allowed to
Isn't it-
use
it might have a
my
spider.
nose, or does it has to be vision?
It would be vision.
Okay.
Oh. Mine's 13 again.
Mine's 13 as well.
Okay.
1 sec. 15.
You said perception, yeah?
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
Oh.
New
Good
dice
start,
means
good
nothing.
start.
Okay. So the floor beneath you starts to become sluggish and slow. Who rolled? Sorry, who rolled the high number? Somebody rolled 19.
I got a 19.
Okay, so you are
Go
quick
off.
to realize what's happening, and you quickly sort of come to a stop here, just short of everyone else. And
Okay.
you also signal for a seal to stop as well.
Yep.
So what the other four are now bogged down in thick spider webs that are laid across the road.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm going to
Awesome.
make you guys a little bit bigger as well, so you can all see. Go.
You've had a growth spurt.
You have.
Yay.
So, all of you, while you can, you still have sort of use of your legs and everything, you can still kind of move. It's really like you're stuck in mud now, essentially, you guys at the front. Unfortunately for Merkin, you rolled on that one. So the stickiness of the webs just really, you weren't expecting for it. It's really caught you off guard. It's really caught you off kilter, and you actually fall to the ground.
Of course, that's where I belong.
Oh no.
You don't take any damage, but you are currently prone, stuck in the web. All right.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised. Let's go.
I'm getting
So,
flashbacks.
so you start to hear clicking coming from the bushes over. Hang on, I need to make sure I got the pointer and not anything else. Over from this side of the road, they're going to start to rustle and. I had a symbol for it, but it's gone. It's going to have to be this weird dragony thing. Whoa, that's big.
That's what
But
she
they
said.
are big because
Wow.
two giant spiders
Whoa.
make their way out of the fields. There we go. So, everybody, roll for initiative.
God damn it.
Oh,
Got
nat
it.
20,
Ooh, nice.
which makes it a
Nat 1.
22.
Right, let me get my
8.
let me get my initiative tracker up. 1, 2. I need to roll one for Argyle. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, so 20 to 25.
Yeah, me.
Awesome. What did you get?
22, but nat
Nice.
20.
Okay. 15 to 20. No one?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 to 15.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. So be Hargor. And then it will be Merkin. 5 to 10.
Me. I got
What
an
did
8.
you get? You got an 8.
8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you will go for the next spider. And then did both of you roll nat ones?
I got a 3.
Okay.
I got the nat 1.
Oleg. Aris.
This is supposed to be your
That-
terrain, Oleg. Come on.
I'm a
Alright.
big boy, leave me alone.
I don't like how there's been 2 throws so far, and there's been 2 ones.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Doing
change
the
your
rounds,
dice.
isn't it? Yeah.
Are these the new dice you ordered? Sorry.
My first one was, yeah.
Oh,
Liam
order
got
new
Burn
ones.
them.
Liam's got like half a dozen dice, so he can just switch them.
Yeah. Which
Alright.
the one I got the nat 1 from was a different color to the ones I was rolling before, so I'm not going to use that now. That one's cursed.
So,
Dice jail.
I want to.
top of the round is Joseph. So, what do you want to do? These guys are close to you. In fact, I actually made them a little bit too close. There we go. Don't want to pounce right on
Yeah.
you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay, cool.
So I'll attack the nearest one.
Yep, sure. Let me just label them 1 and 2. There we go.
That's a 19.
That most definitely hits him. Yep.
Awesome. That's gonna be. Fuck. That is going to be 3 points of damage.
Oh, okay. No worries. Right, and now it is his turn. And he is going to... he is going to rush on Aris.
What the fuck?
Where's my little tape measure gone? There it is. Oh, yeah, he definitely can get to you. So he comes rushing up, and you've never seen a spider move
Oh my
this
God.
fast before. He comes flying.
Why is he like 3 times bigger than me? What the fuck?
It's a giant spider, dude. What do you expect? You know.
I would have took 1 damage.
So he is going to go ahead and take a bite at you. And that is 23. So I'm guessing that probably hits.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you get
Death.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, death.
Is that you down?
Yeah, that's literally all my points to the exact amount.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
No
my
worries.
Wow.
Go well.
Um,
TPK, coming.
So
I'm
Aris,
squishy. We should have
Aris is
slept.
down. I
Liam,
did not
did you-
mean to hit you down in one go, but
Weren't you supposed
He-
to gain some during the leveling up, though, Liam?
yes, but you guys haven't had a long rest yet.
Yeah, so I've
Cover
got
Of course we don't.
all my health from level 1, but my max is 25.
Okay.
And then I had the 1 damage from the spider, 10 damage from the second spider.
No, I
Okay.
forgot we hadn't rested yet. That's my bad.
So, as you see, well, those of you who've got dark vision, which I think most of you at the pack are. Joseph, you're really sort of struggling to make out what's going on, but you see this rush of black just head straight for Aris. Aris struggling. He's trying to get out of this webbing, but he's really sort of making a hash of it, to be honest with you. He cannot lift his legs up, and you just see this spider rear up onto its rear legs, and it just sinks these giant white fangs straight into his shoulder, and you just see him crumple straight down to the ground. Next up is Hargor, who is a little bit unnerved, but he's gonna sort of just go for it and see what he can do. He is going to rush in. He's at a disadvantage, but he will still be able to move. So Hargor comes rushing in, sort of trying to aid Aris. And what he does is he takes out the small axe that he can get easily to the side of him, and he just sort of takes a swing, almost like an uppercut motion, towards this spider's mouth. The spider just leaps back the tiniest bit and manages to dodge him. And then next up is Merkin.
All right.
Oh, sorry. You are currently prone
I am currently prone.
because you fell down within the web. So it's going to take you a whole turn to stand up if you want to stand up.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Okay.
How far away is Liam? Aris.
How he is so
I think.
half. He's just a couple of foot away from you.
It's all right. I'm trying to find the spell I want. I think Spare the Dying will work on Liam, won't it?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Is that a spell? Is that one that you started with?
Yes.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
cantrip even.
Yes. Cool.
Okay, yeah. Stand up and then basically run next to Liam's poor corpse and cast Spell the Dying. Spare the Dying. Spell the Dying. No.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. I'll sort of let you do that. So Liam, if you let's go. Roll a d4.
D4. Okay. 2.
Okay, so you feel this warm sort of energy come through from Merkin's hands, and essentially
I was meant to be the fist.
you are a very, very bad shape. You are the fist. He's just moved over towards you. You really, you are on death's door essentially, but Merkin has just got to you, and he's just managed to put that little bit of energy in you. And while there's still blood pouring out of your shoulder where this spider has sunk its fangs into you, you stagger back to your feet, and you're kind of ready for a fight again.
Hello, darkness, Maya.
I will save you eventually.
And so you've moved, you spell, you're no longer prone. It's Seal's turn. So Seal, you're not in the webbing, so you're not at a disadvantage or anything.
Okay.
You are a distance away from all of the action, but because you've sort of been held back, you're not affected by the webs on the floor. All right.
Okay. So, can I move like over here?
Yep. Sure.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then
I don't know why I'm measuring you. It's a very close combat.
And then I want to do an Eldritch Blast on the second spider.
On the second one.
Well,
Let's
that's
go.
The one that's over here, yeah.
Nice. What's the range?
120.
Oh yeah,
think.
you'll hit it easy. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Cool. Eldritch Blast, go for it.
Just a 1d20, isn't it? I think. If I remember
1d20 plus your proficiency plus your charisma.
right. Okay, cool. Oh, that's great. 6.
Okay. Is that a hit? Or is that just
What?
straight up damage? I'm trying to remember how Eldritch Blast works.
That's to hit, I think. So I got a
Eldritch Blast.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. So add your charisma and your proficiency bonus now.
Oh, okay. So 10 then.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to have a look. So if I'm trying to remember, if the giant spider got to hit a saving throw on that or something, or is it just his AC?
No, it's just his AC.
Okay. So as you stand there, you sort of feel this surge of power coming from your hands, and you look to just launch this ball of energy. You almost manage to arc it right the way over the group, and Aris in particular kind of looks up in his really damaged state, and it's just a bit like, "Ooh, shiny." Just as this ball of energy goes
Fireworks.
flying over towards the second giant spider. Unfortunately, it just lands just shy of him and does blast here. So
Okay.
what I'm going to say is just here where the damage has had an impact, there's now a rather large crater. So that'll be sort of unsafe terrain. It'll be a little bit rocky. Cool. And then it is the second spider, who, as a spider, is a bit like, what the fuck? But he's not going to let it sort of deter him. He's got fresh food right in front of him. So he's actually going to move over towards this side. And looking at Joseph, he is going to attempt to fire some webbing at him just to slow him down a little bit. And that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as a result, you are now webbed. So you will need to roll a saving throw on your next turn. Okie dokie. Then we go to Oleg.
Right then. So is the web in here essentially?
So let's see if I've got any sort of tool that I can use.
Okay,
do.
just so I can see if I can get either through here or through here.
So yeah, so essentially it would be just shy, so about there. All
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So you guys
let-
just managed to stay short a bit. I will say there's probably a bit of extra webbing here, just where spider number 2's just shot his new load of web.
Okay, so will you allow me to move around it here and go towards him? to make it to here?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. In that case, I will say that you are able to see just enough to stop you from getting caught within the webs, and that you're
Okay.
able to move around the webs and just to there.
That's it. So I'll be 10 feet away from him, and I'll smack him with my glaive.
Okay, awesome. Go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Woo!
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Go. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Well, I can tell you that most definitely hits him.
Let's go. All right, then. So I roll my damage dice. That's a 6 plus 4. So that's 10. And then do you just double your damage on crits?
Yes.
So that's 20 points of slashing damage on that one.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
And then you get a second attack, right?
Yep. Bonus action. That's a 21.
Okay. Yep. Again, definitely hits.
And that is going to be 3 plus 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you swing at this glaive right through it, and those who've got dark vision can see the action that's going on. Joseph, who's kind of webbed down, really cannot see anything, but he can hear the screams from this spider as the glaive first plunges right the way down into like the main pod on the back of the spider, and you slash it good. This sort of darkish purple blood starts to pour out from the back of this spider, and it lets off these cries of pain before your second blow then goes right across the face of the spider, and you can just see the front of the head come clean off, and the body slumps straight down to the ground.
Perfect. And then I'm going to use the rest of my... Is he down?
He is gone. He is
Oh,
gone.
wow. Okay. I shall use the little bit speed I've got, which is probably around 5 feet, to just move a little bit here.
Okay, no worries. Okay, that's fine.
That's it, yeah.
And then Aris.
So where do I stand in terms of like health, and am I prone now because
So
of?
you're not prone.
Okay.
You've managed to get back up to your feet, but you are on 2 health.
I'm on 2 health. Okay. In that case, am I in range to hit him and then just flee?
You are, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case,
Just
I will.
because you're in the web, the movement will be half speed because you're being slowed down. But you will
So I've
still be
got
able to
max of
move.
15, I
Yeah.
guess.
So yeah, that'd be right. You'd only be able to move 15.
So I'm able to hit him and still keep my 15 after the hit, yeah?
Yeah. If that's what you want to do.
If you leave, he will
yeah.
get an opportunity attack on you, though.
Ah, son of a.
Yeah, if you're fleeing backwards, he will be able to get a hit on you.
What about if I move forward behind him? Is that still the same?
I
So
Still
would
if
the
I-
say, yeah, because he's so big, he would be able to just be straight
Okay.
on you.
Okay, well, I'll attack him anyway. That's fine.
Okay.
So that's 1d20 to hit, isn't it, first?
Yep.
8. Do I need to add anything to hits or no?
You'd see dexterity plus your proficiency.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, proficiency, 13.
So 13 in total, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So, undeterred by your injuries and the sort of blood that's still billowing out of your shoulder, you manage to get to your feet and you just channel this energy within you. You manage to get into one of your stronger fighting poses, and you just lash out this flurry of blows towards the spider. And where it sort of recoils a little bit, none of your blows actually manage to hit him.
Oh, son of a dick. Okay. I'm going to flee and hope for the best. I will try to go here.
Okay, yeah. So because you are moving at half speed, you'll be able
That's-
to.
I'll get 10 feet out of that by the looks of it.
Do you want to move sort of behind them, or do you want to try and get out of the web?
I want to get out the web, so
You want to get out of the web?
anywhere
Okay.
like here.
Yep, sure. So we'll say that you can move to there. He will try and roll a hit on you though, and that is 14.
No, it's a miss. I got
Doesn't
16.
hit. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you sort of try to sort of double step, you know you've not managed to hit him, and you know that the best thing you can do now is just try and get some distance between you and him. So you double back and you manage to get out of the way, and you can just hear like the swish of this bike coming towards you, and it misses you by pure inches. Okay, so it's top of the round, but Oleg, roll. I'm going to say perception again.
Okay, yep. 15 plus perception, yeah? That's 19.
Okay, so what you do manage to pick out from all of this commotion that's currently going on is the second spider that you did down. There are now smaller spiders starting to spill out of him.
Oh,
I'm sorry, smaller. What the
I was
fuck
gonna
is
say
that?
they're very big.
Um,
oh my god.
It's an army of spiders. We're dead.
you'll,
We're dead.
you'll have to sort of bear with because they come as massive by default. There we go.
I like the idea that bigger spiders come out of a slightly smaller spider.
Oh,
I mean,
no!
who knows? Maybe one day.
I'm not trying to give you ideas, no.
So,
Bad
Oh.
idea.
so you see 4 small spiders just come out. None of them are particularly coming for you at the moment, but you have just sort of clocked that there are these smaller spiders coming out now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Joseph.
Okay.
You need to
Yeah.
do anything. Strength check, please.
That's a 9.
Okay, you are still stuck in the web, and you will not be able to move this turn.
Okay.
So, Spider 1, he's a little bit annoyed that his first sort of chance at a meal has gone with Aris retreating, albeit leaving a slow puddle of blood behind him. He's now going to bear down on a Hargor with the same bite attack that he almost finished off Aris with. And he does manage to hit him. For 6 points of damage. So again, he just sort of lunges in with these giant fangs and just manages to nip Hargor, probably on the arm, just catches him. And you know, he feels the pain. It almost burns as this giant spider bites into the side of Hargor. But he manages to kind of shrug it off and just sort of beat the spider back a little bit. But he certainly felt the bite coming into his arm. And that is it for the giant spider. One of the little spiders is going to rush forward on Oleg.
I get an opportunity attack on him.
Yep, go for it.
Whoa, what's these 15s today? That's 21.
I mean, that definitely hits.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So you bring down your Glavis. This spider tries to attack you, and you just smush him into this tiny, like, puddle of goo, basically.
Lovely.
Okay, and then it is Hargor. He's currently being sort of beared down on by this giant spider. So he's now somewhat free of the web. He's still kind of feeling a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. But he manages to pull out his long sword from his hilt. And as he does, he whispers the words for Magia. And the blade, again, you just see the inscribing that's on the side of the blade start to glow. And the whole blade gets this blue shimmer come across it. So with that, he takes a big swing at the spider and hits it with a crit. Okay. So that is, oh god, okay. Hargor about to do some damage. So that is that. So he manages to grab this sort of longsword and just slash it across the thorax of the spider. You hear the spider let out this giant scream, and as the sword sort of penetrates the spider's chest, you can instantly see these shoots of ice form across the slash on the spider's thorax, and just starts to sort of trickle. You see these like shoots of ice going right across his body. The spider is going to reel back from it, but he is still going. He is not a happy bunny. Merkin.
Sound. Trying to think how far away it is. Oh, he's really fucking close. Never mind. So yeah, move nice and close. May as well,
Okay.
because Liam's retreated, so I don't need to worry about that yet.
So you will be able to make it even though you are at disadvantage. Yep.
Cast inflict wounds on my mace.
On the spider?
On my mace.
Okay, yep.
Needs to be on the weapon, I think, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, you're right.
And then yeah, attack with the mace.
Okay, cool.
Let's go for this. Suck all of the dicks. It's in that one. Never mind.
Okay,
Change your dice.
so
I'm getting the other d20 out.
Hargor, who's feeling quite proud of you, can see you stepping up to the plate. You pull out your mace and you say this enchantment, and the mace gets this nice sort of otherworldly yellow glow around it, and you just take this huge swing, and you miss so badly. The mace literally misses the giant spider, which is a big target, admittedly. They themselves, the spider itself, is a little bit surprised at how the hell you've missed it. And your mace goes plummeting into the ground, and for the purpose, I'm going to say it's stuck within the cobweb.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool. So, before Isil, two of the little spiders take their turn. And they are speedy things. So, two of them, after seeing one of the little spiders get absolutely pulverized by Oleg, decide that is not for them, and they are going to sprint down this way. Is there a radius for your attack of opportunity, or is it if they just bear down on you?
So I only get it once per turn, so I can't use it until it's my turn again, so don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. So they are not going to do anything for the time being, but they are just sort of bearing their way down. Okay, cool. And next we are on Isil.
Question.
Yes.
If I do an Eldritch Blast again, because they're small, can I try and hit both of them, or is it just like per target?
Is there there's not radius on it?
No, it's usually per target.
Yeah. So
okay.
You'd only be able to focus on one.
But later on, you will be able to shoot multiple beams of that spell.
Okay. In that case, then, I'll just try and aim for the big one since
the big
it's
one
still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. Go for it.
Okay, so 14 roll plus 2 charisma, 16, 18.
Yep, that hits.
Woo! And then it's just
1d10.
Oh, d10.
Yep.
This one. 5.
Okay, so failing the last time to hit the other giant spider with this blast, you decide to give it another go, and with the energy that you can muster, you manage to create again this small ball of energy, and you just try and launch it over the top of Hargor and Merkin, and this time you manage to find target and you hit the spider square in the face. It forcefully pushes him back from the other guys, giving them a bit of distance because you hit him with such force. He is still standing, but he is looking tired and, pretty pissed off.
After that, I'm just going to be like, I used to really like spiders.
Okay. So, before Oleg's turn, the last of the little spiders rushes on him. And they are just going to sort of run up towards his leg and go for a cheeky little nibble.
Okay.
But they get confused and just I don't know what happens. But whatever they try and bite, they just do not find purchase. Maybe they hit some of your armor or your clothing, but you just don't feel it, and you kind of like manage to shrug them off and just ping them off a little bit over here.
Okay.
All right. And now it's your turn, Oleg.
In this case, I will slash away at the little one here first.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural one. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So you take your glaive, and having found great success with the last two spiders that you've slain, you're feeling pretty cocky, pretty confident, and you twirl your glaive, and you decide to just hit it with the backhand. But unfortunately, you miss, and you just manage to sink your glaive straight into the mud.
And I will attempt my bonus action attack as well.
Okay, go for it.
That's better. That's 13 plus 6. Plus 6. That's a 19.
Okay, that hits. So for the sake of it, I'm going to say that you managed to this time. You really pissed off that the first attack missed, basically, and you managed to just rear your glaive straight up into the sky and bring it down with such force that you just splat this second spider all the way across the ground.
Okay.
Is that
it? I will use my speed because since they're all dead, yeah, I'll use my speed to close down the distance here.
Okay, no worries. I'll just put you just shy of them there.
Okay.
All right. Cool. And finally, Aris.
Sorry, I muted myself. Can I go around to this spider here?
Yes, yeah, you've
I
got dark
think-
vision, so I'll allow you to do that. Yep.
And then attack him normally, and also do a bonus attack as well if they hit.
Yep, sure.
Do I need to roll a d20 for both attacks, or is it just 1d20 and it's hit or miss for both?
You'll need to roll for both separate attacks.
Okay.
So roll your first one.
I'll just roll 2d20s. 19 and 7 separately.
Okay. And what was it on? Which one was it on? The left or the right?
Oh, sorry, the left one.
The left one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Don't worry about rolling for damage. So you come running up with your dark vision, and you manage to just swing this flurry of punches. The first one connects with the spider that you're aiming at, and you just manage to, like, although it hurts you a little bit because you're effectively punching the ground, the spiders are that small, you do see it splat in a tiny little puddle on the floor.
I really don't like spiders.
You turn your attention to the second spider, and you swing at him as well, but this time, because it's so agile and quick, it does just manage to dart back a little bit.
Okay.
So you're unable to hit him.
Do I have any movement left to maybe back out a bit towards like this bit on the other side of the weapon?
Yeah, go on. I'll let you. Because I know your movement is pretty good. Okay, cool. So I need Isil and Aris to roll athletics.
Athletics.
Because Isil, you've got dark vision, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you could roll athletics check for me.
What's that? What dice do I need? Sorry.
So that is D20 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, okay. 6.
15 plus 2, 17.
Okay, so both of you with your dark vision just managed to see this giant glob of white webbing come shooting out from behind you.
Oh, yay.
It comes flying off in this direction down here.
Okay.
Aris, you managed to dodge it.
Yay.
But Asil, unfortunately, you do not.
Oh, great.
The web essentially hits you. Let me grab my web box. There we go. So, Aris, the web just misses you there.
Okay.
But the blob does get a seal.
No.
So you are currently webbed.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by web.
And then those of you who are sort of facing in that direction can now see a third giant spider
Holy shit, Buzz.
Oh,
has come
great.
out from this side here.
Why did I move closer to it? What the fuck?
So he is that one there, and for the purpose of you guys, he's number 3. There we go. Okay, back to the top of the round. It is Joseph. He's still currently stuck down in web. Nobody's thought to actually try and help him at all.
Bastards. Bastards.
So if you could do another strength check for me.
And that is an 11.
Okay, so you are really wriggling. You're really trying to get out of this webbing, but it is not shifting, and you are still stuck within the web. Okay, Spider 1 is not feeling good at all. He's just not loving life. So he is going to retreat a little bit back towards the woods. And then he's going to try and fire a web off on Merkin. That is 13.
No.
Okay.
16.
So you, Merkin, although you can't see too much, you just see this glob of webbing kind of go sailing past you. And you kind of thank Majir that the gods are shining on you and it's not hit you. That is the end of his turn. Hargor is going to trudge his way out of the webbing. And he is going to grab his trusty throwing axe and try and just throw it towards the spider. Unfortunately, he chucks his axe off into these bushes over to the right, and he'll probably never see that axe again because he threw it with such force it went just sailing into the night. So there's not really an awful lot more he's going to do apart from feel a little bit embarrassed. And then it is Merkin's go.
Sound. I'm going with the idea that you said there has to be. It was people that could see that spider come in, so I'm basically facing that way. I have no idea he's over there.
Nope.
Perfect. Cool. That's what I thought. I may as well advance on Spider 1 then.
I'll tell you what. Roll a perception check.
17.
Okay, so yeah, where you've noticed the noise and obviously is still kind of crying out in terror, where she's now stuck in web, you glance over your shoulder and you are aware that there is a second giant spider behind you.
Fair. Yeah, I'm still advancing. After watching Hargor piss away his axe, I feel like he needs more help than anyone else.
Okay, are you charging in on the spider?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
As much.
cool.
I'm sure.
Yeah. No,
I
you'll
can-
make it.
Yeah. I've got little legs. All right. We'll try. I'm conscious of how slow he was moving away, so I'm just going to do a standard mace hit for this one.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to switch dice for this because I just don't trust that one. Yeah, 19. I do.
Yep, definitely hits.
Mace is 1d6. Okay, that one. 5. 5 bludgeon.
Okay, so sort of undeterred, and you've just seen essentially your mentor fail a little bit. You manage to trudge your way out of the spider webbing. You attack this giant beast, or at least the shadow of the beast that you can see, and you plummet your mace into the side of this spider. You manage to actually take out a couple of its eyes, and you can just hear it scream in pain as you slam this mace into the side of its head. It kind of falls down on its thorax, but does manage to drag itself back to its feet. But this spider is looking like he is on his way out. He is really, really damaged. Asil, can you roll a strength check?
Yes. 6.
Okay, you are still stuck in the webs. Oleg.
Right. I am going to pull out a torch from my rucksack. Well, wherever.
Sorry.
And yeah,
2 secs. The little spider needed to take his turn.
no problem.
Completely forgot. So he very scared of you, considering he see you slay like 2 of his little spider brothers, and then sort of turning around, and he saw this monk just furiously punching the ground and turning another one of his spiders into goo. Decides he's going to go ahead and
That
take
was
the
the one
easy
that bit
task,
me.
and he's going to charge in and just have a little nibble on Joseph. So he's at an advantage because you are currently webbed.
Yeah.
But both nibbles completely miss. He can't get through the webbing; it's too thick. All right, there you go, Oleg. Sorry. So
No
you're
problem.
grabbing your torch.
Yep, I'm going to grab a torch. I'm going to basically blast it with a firebolt, and I'm going to attempt to throw the torch at this spider here, and
Okay.
hopefully let this whole web here set on fire and get rid of it.
Ooh, I like
Is that going
it.
to set me on fire?
I'm going to shout to you. This may hurt a little bit.
Collateral damage. It's fine.
What's
Yeah,
a bit of burns between friends, eh?
that's it. I'm gonna throw the torch at him. So, do you just want me to see if I aim it at the spider, or?
I tell you what, roll. Yeah, just roll whatever it would be for, as if you were hitting for the spider.
Okay, yeah, no worries. That's 11. It's a straight 11, but shall I add my strength to it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not proficient with improvised weapons, so it's just a +4. So that's 14.
Okay. So you managed to fling this flaming torch onto the spider, and you just hear this tiny little spider scream and run around on fire. It's burnt to a crisp, but the spreading flames then spread throughout all of the webbing as well,
Very
and
nice.
do manage to shift the flames away. For the purpose, the webbing is now gone. I don't think I can get rid of it. Oh,
No worries.
Oh,
oh,
Been teleported.
He killed you off.
there we go.
Totally incinerated. There's
Um,
nothing left.
The webbing is gone. Joseph, you are not downed. Put the wrong thing on you. You are free of the webbing. Little spider is dead.
Awesome.
And if you don't mind, I will use my whole speed, as I should have all of it,
Yep.
to close the distance with spider number 3.
Spider number 3. Okay, how far can you move?
30 feet, so I can literally make it to. Oh god, wrong one. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. You can make it all the way if you want to charge it.
No, because I want to stay 10 feet away from
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Yes, because if he approaches me now, I'll get a reaction.
Got you. Okay. Aris.
Can I try to move? Is a big ass spider around him and attack him from behind?
Yeah. What's your full movement?
30.
Okay. I will say you can do that. Roll a. Are you trying to sneak up on him?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Nat 1.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, so you try and be the stealthiest boy there ever was. Don't work, mate. Giant spiders have 8 eyes. He can see you.
He's just full on looking at me while doing this.
He is full on looking at you. So you're not going to get any advantage on.
Okay, cool. I didn't punch your baby on this. It wasn't me. Can I attack him and bonus attack him?
You can, yeah.
Same as last time then. 1, 11, 1, 14. Wait, plus 3, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 16 and 18?
Both hit.
Okay. So I need 1d6, 1d4.
Sorry, is this unarmed or is this with your staff?
So one would be with my quarterstaff and then one would be unarmed.
Okay, cool.
So a 5 plus 3, 5, 8, and 3 plus 3, 6, 8 and 6, 8, 9,
Okay.
10.
Okay, so
14.
although the giant spider is very aware of your presence, he kind of rears himself up, and you just kind of smack him down to the ground with your staff. Bring this staff up, and you whack it square on the head and bring him down with it like a thud on the ground. And as the spider tries to get itself up onto its legs, you just manage to sneak this sneaky punch straight into the side of it as well, just missing the fangs and the mouth. So you're kind of lucky. But yeah, you certainly do a bit of damage to him.
I also just suddenly realized I got 2 health, and this is really stupid.
I mean, I do want to point it out, mate, but yeah, you are. You are.
I'm
flying.
going to assume that I've used all my movement.
You have, yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. So it's now that giant spider's turn, and as you can imagine, he is not happy.
I'm dead again.
So he is going to bear down and try and take a bite out of you, and
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
assuming he's probably going to because he rolled 25.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh god.
Yeah.
These spiders crit, man. Okay,
I don't know what dice you're using, but can I have them?
so he sinks his teeth down into you. He's pissed off that you hit him.
I'm already dying. What the fuck?
And he does 14 points of damage.
Yeah, so I'm like minus 12.
Yep, so you are crumpled down in a pile again. And
Wait,
go on.
Liam, is that past your full max health?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, as in like the 25 on top of.
So what's your full health at level 1? Because we're at level 1 at the moment.
11.
Oh, okay. I've got some bad news. It depends on Russ, obviously.
No!
Shouldn't that should take away
Outright
one of
kill
his
him.
saving throws, shouldn't it?
No, that would have outright killed him, I believe.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm not going to be that mean, but I'm going to say for the purpose, you've got 1 failure against your death saving
That's fair, yeah.
Okay.
throw. For now, while you're level 1.
Thank you.
So yes, Aris is very much crumpled on the floor
I'm
again.
split
No!
on 2.
God.
Okay,
I-
all around.
I get very angry at that sight.
Joseph, you are now free of the webs.
I was just a
You're feeling
boy.
yourself again. Movement is lovely. It's nice and new, although you still can't see a fucking thing because it is dark out here. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I think I've got enough movement to get up to number 3.
You have, and I'm going to say because no, the torch got thrown, so there is no light. What's your movement?
It's 30.
Okay, because you would be charging in a straight line, I would say that you would hit that patch of web because you wouldn't be able to see it. But if you want to head in that direction, that's fine. 30. So 30 you would actually be just the other side of this web here, even after it slowed you down.
Okay, so that's still like within 5 foot, isn't it?
Yes, it's still within
Yeah.
5 foot. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay.
use my movement to get there.
Yep.
As my bonus action, I'll use my racial feat and cast magic weapon,
Okay. Cool.
and I will attack with my quarterstaff.
All right. Nice.
So 17 to hit.
That does indeed hit it. Yeah.
And that is going to be 3 points of damage again. I'm doing really
Okay.
well on these damage rolls.
So the giant spider, after such victory of just demolishing Aris, his focus is on this body, and he knows that he's going to be able to web it up and just enjoy that as a tasty treat later. What he doesn't see is you boring down on him, quarterstaff in hand, and you just bring it down on the back of this spider's body, and you hit him on the thorax. Now, when you do hit him, the vibrations just come straight back up the staff, almost like if you're pounding a giant drum. The hide of the spider is that thick, but did some damage. You can see that it's just started to split the back of the thorax on this spider, and he turns to you absolutely pissed off. And now it is spider number 1's turn. He is not happy. He is in a very, very bad shape. So he's going to kind of panic a little bit, and he's going to shoot some webs off. Merkin.
Yes.
23 to hit, so I'm assuming that's hit you.
Yeah, that does.
Okay, you are now stuck in web. He also shot a second web towards Hargor as well, but Hargor just managed to get out of the way of it. And that will be the end of his turn for the time being. Hargor can kind of see what's happened, and he is a little bit scared. He doesn't want to take on this guy alone. So instead of actually taking on the spider, he's going to get out a blade from the side of one of his pouches, and he's going to try and cut Merkin free of the web. And that is... he just manages to get you free of the webbing. And he kind of gets the blade and just makes these small incisions up the web real quick. And manages to pull you free.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
And he's going to also let me just check he can actually do that. I think he can because it's a cantrip. Yes. So seeing that a few of you guys are currently struggling with seeing what the hell is going on at the moment, he actually murmurs a few words and just chucks his hands up into the sky. And what you all now see is a orb of light fly up into the sky. So everything is now lit, and you can all clearly see what exactly is going on.
Oh.
This also means that you can now all see the webs on the floors as well. And he also notices, or does he notice? Also notices that Asil is currently struggling, stuck within the webs.
Oh.
But he can't do anything about it because he's quite a distance away. Merkin's go.
Sweet. Okay. I may as well just go straight again and mace this bitch. I'm keeping
macing it up.
Yeah, I'm keeping my bonus action in mind for what I've seen come out of the other spider. So for
Okay.
fuck's sake. Never mind, 6.
Okay, so you swing with your mace, and although the area is now fully lit up and you could see him beforehand, it's just a swish of air as you just managed to miss him a little bit.
Okay,
cool.
In that case, because I am that useless, let's do my bonus action with the cantrip Word of Radiance.
Okay.
And clutch my little copper spider, and then... Do I have to do a d20 first? I think I do, I can't remember.
Let me just
I think it's they have to do a saving throw, I believe.
That was...
so Divine Word, Burning Radius, Constitution saving throw for the giant spider. Which he does make. So you grab your copper spider and you start to sort of utter this prayer to Majir, and you see this sort of almost bolt of sort of burning energy erupt from within the spider. And although it scares the shit out of the giant spider, he manages to avoid any damage.
There is literally nothing else. I might as well stay touch tight to Hargor, keep him safe.
Okay, cool. Asil, you are still stuck within the webs.
I am stuck.
So roll another strength check.
19.
Okay,
yes.
So you manage to really get purchase on the webs that are stuck around you, and you manage to rip them off from either side. And as such, when you rip them off, you also get a burst of energy, and you manage to just jut yourself out of this webbing here as well. So you are no longer at a
Ooh.
disadvantage for moving, and you are clear of all webbing.
Cool.
She jumps too far and ends up in the other bit of wedding.
Oh no! Do I still get to go,
Yep.
or
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
my turn?
No.
Awesome. Let's try and get us one, shall we? With another Eldritch Blast.
With another
Because-
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
12 on my d20. 16, please.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 does indeed hit it. Roll for damage.
Oh, 2. Oh.
Okay. So you finally managed to pull yourself free, and you've just got enough energy to conjure one more blast, and you throw it across all of the webbing, across over the tops of the heads of Hargor and Merkin, and this Eldritch Blast almost lands directly in the spider's mouth as it opens its mouth ready to roar. This ball of pure energy goes straight down the throat of the spider and just erupts, blowing the spider up. And you just see the shower of
Yay!
purple goo cover the two dwarfs who are stood in front of it.
Nice.
That's fair.
He is well and truly dead. Oleg.
Well, I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to smack number 3.
Okay.
All right. $24.
Very, very hits.
D10. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action. Oh, that's not going to hit. 10.
No, it does not hit. So you bring this glaive down, and again you manage to get enough purchase, and you slash it almost this time across the jaw of the spider as it's sort of crying out from where Joseph has attacked it with his staff. And you actually manage to take off one of the fangs of the spiders, and it kind of just comes plummeted to the floor, not too far from Aris's crumpled body. It's in pain, but he's still standing, despite the blood that's pouring out of his mouth. Aris.
Sorry, can I just use my speed to get in between Joseph and the spider?
You can, yes.
I am the meat shield.
Aris has already failed one death saving throw, so you need to roll a d20.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you are still on the floor, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's 2 failed throws.
Mm-hmm.
So one more, and Aris is he ain't coming back. Joseph.
Hello?
Hello.
Right, my go. So I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff again.
Okay.
And that is 7, which is not going to hit.
It does not. So you come swinging in with this staff, and you just sort of miss the top of it. Maybe if that side of the face that Oleg had carved off was still there, you might have just managed to hit him in it. But instead, you just find air.
Okay, and that is, the end.
That's everything. Okay, cool. Hargor. Now he's managed to see this giant spider basically explode in front of his eyes, has turned back to look at Asil in disbelief, and is actually kind of impressed. Because of his increased dark vision, he also notices the slumped body of Aris currently on the floor. So he is going to... Okay. So you hear these words start to ring out, and it's almost like a divine sort of calling. It's not much louder than what Hargor would normally speak, and you almost hear these words echo across the fields and across the path, and you can hear him just praying towards Majir. And as a result, Aris manages to get back on his feet. He is no longer down.
Yay.
It's a miracle.
What's your max health, Liam?
11 at the minute.
Okay, you are healed for 11 points. You are back to full health, my
Yay!
friend.
Yay!
Going to the saving throws, was there meant to be like the modifiers attached?
No,
Okay.
it's a straight up 1d20, and you have to hit a 20.
Oh, fuck that. Okay.
You were very close to death. You were
It's a miracle.
You were 3 turns away from death, basically. Okay. That is going to be. Is Hargor? No, Hargor is going to move forward. He's going to charge in and help out with the fight as well. He's going to make it to probably about here. That was a very good throw for him, by the way. Merkin.
Okay. I witnessed the little spiders pop out of spider number 2, didn't I?
You did.
Am I able to do a check on spider 1's corpse to make sure nothing's going to pop out of that?
Yes. Roll a perception.
Okay, that should be 10. Brilliant.
Okay. So you go to investigate spider number 1's body, and sure enough, you can see sort of some slight movement from within the body. So you manage to cautiously stand back a little bit when it decides that I can move you. There we go. So you manage to sort of just backstep it a little bit, but you're not quick enough to get any attacks off, as 4 little spiders come out of the body. What else do you want to do?
I've only got the 1 bonus action left, so I might as well bring down the mace and take out whichever one is closest to me.
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll to hit. Will I carry on adding them?
3.
Okay.
I switched
So-
dice as well.
Yeah. So you swing down your mace, but they are tiny and they are fast, and they manage to dodge your swings.
I'm tiny and slow, so there we go. There's no point in me moving because they'll just nibble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And that is it. So it is Asil's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and help with the now little spiders over here. So I'm gonna try and
Okay.
blast the one closest to me. I think should be fine.
I was going to say, how many times have you now used Eldritch Blast?
Oh,
It's a
I don't. Oh,
cantrip, so she can spam it.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, I was a bit confused then. But
I was going to say, I was just looking it up. I couldn't remember if it was a cantrip or a spell slot.
yeah,
No,
it's a
that's fine.
cantrip.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna spam it as much as I can.
Yep.
Yep.
So I got 10.
Which one are you aiming at?
The one closest on this, like
Just
here.
this
This,
little-
one
okay,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
So seeing that Merkin is now being flanked by essentially 4 little spiders bursting out of the remains of this spider's body, you've decided to throw another ball of energy at him. This time, though, it falls just short. Because you rolled fairly high, though, I will say that there is now a little crater like here, just where you missed him.
Speaking holes in the ground.
You are. Okay.
Yeah.
It is now Oleg.
I'm gonna smack the number 3.
I had a feeling you might. Okay.
I'm a paladin. What else can I do? That's 12.
12 does not hit.
Oh, okay. Bonus action. God damn it. 8 is not gonna hit.
And nope. So you take 2 swings with your glaive, and both of them swish air. This spider is very much injured, but he's still got a little bit of life in him yet, and he manages to dodge both of them.
Okay. And that's all I can do.
Okay, Aris.
Yeah, so I'll do the same 2 attacks again.
Yep.
The normal attack and then the bonus attack.
Okay.
Uh,
So if you do roll 2d20s
For the first attack.
For the first attack.
yeah. 1, 9, and then 1, 2, plus dexterity, 9. 14 for the 9 one.
Okay, 14 does hit, so roll damage for that one.
3 plus 3, 6.
Okay. So that's with your staff, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so as the giant spider is sort of quick to his feet and manages to dodge all of Oleg's swipes, what he doesn't expect is this tiny little tiefling monk to have climbed back to his feet, basically from the dead. Sort of clamber back up to his feet, grab his staff, and just repeatedly jab the back of this spider with a load of blows using the staff. And just sheer out of fury of the fact that you were so close to death, you just jab and jab and jab with this staff.
I'm still pissed about the little spider biting me.
You create a huge, just gaping hole in the back of his thorax, and you just see blood and basically the entire innards of the spider just come pouring down onto the floor.
Don't fuck with the tiefling.
Gone. Roll your 2d20s for the other attack.
Okay. Highest one's 13.
Yes.
18.
Okay, so I was going to say that just in a pure fit of rage, you just keep jabbing and jabbing at the giant spider while it is still dead, and as a result, you also manage to hit all 4 of the little spiders that would have jumped out of him.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, so he's dead, and all of the little accompanying spiders are also dead too. Unfortunately for Merkin, all 4 of the little spiders now take their turn.
Oh no.
You'll be fine.
He is going to get nibbled on.
They hungry now.
Yeah, but I'm small. There's like massive bites.
Okay.
It's gonna be like losing limbs.
11.
Nope.
23.
Yep.
19.
Yep.
There goes his 2 arms.
And that's 23.
Yep.
Okay.
It's basically a pogo stick.
Bear with me.
10 points of damage.
10.
Yes.
Okay, that puts me
Alright.
to 0.
Okay, so these swarm of spiders just jump on you basically and just start taking bites at you. Ordinarily, one of them probably wouldn't have been too bad, but just to have all 3 sort of jumping down on you, it just takes a little bit too much, and you go down to the ground.
Yeah, not having a fun time with these spiders.
Says you've been down twice.
Okay, and then it will be
I mean, collectively, we are not having fun with these spiders.
Oh, yes.
then it would be Joseph. Joseph, we need you.
I believe his shopping arrived.
Oh,
The groceries.
We'll say that Joseph, still in awe of the fact that this little monk has just obliterated this giant spider in front of him, is going to defer his turn, and he'll wait to see what everyone else does.
is
So
comedy
in that
converting
case,
his faith?
We will jump over to Hargor, who is confused because every time he seems to sort of charge towards the action seems to change size. So he sort of turns back and can see that now Merkin is just currently on the floor, like crumpled in a pile, being sort of attacked by all of these tiny little spiders. And he's annoyed. He's annoyed that he's not really had any opportunity to sort of get in on the action, and he's not been able to do anything. So he's actually going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. going to kind of fire it right in the middle of all of the spiders that are attacking Merkin. Unfortunately, the bolt just misses and goes sailing into the trees. So he's a little bit annoyed about that. He doesn't really know what else he can do. But instead just watching horror as these little spiders continue to nibble on Merkin. Which brings us to Merkin's turn. So if you roll a d20.
This is going to go well. 15.
Okay, you are still being nibbled on.
Yep.
Asil.
Right. I'm going to move here
Okay, what's your movement?
and 30.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to clear that easy.
And I'm going to give Merkin my healing potion.
Okay, cool. So you tip the healing potion down into his mouth. It was
Open it.
just I'll let you roll, Asil. So 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2, 5.
Okay, so you managed to sprint forward and tip this potion down into Merkin's mouth, and he kind of feels it revitalize him. He gets his energy back, and he's up with 5 points of health.
Right, all of them are pretty much surrounding us, so I'm just gonna
There's not
go
much
for this one
frozen stuff in there.
here. I'll just try and blast him again.
Okie dokie.
Wham! I can. Ooh, that's 17 on my d20.
I mean,
That's-
that's going to hit it before anything else. So
Yes, so 19. 21?
yes, that hits for sure.
He's in.
Don't worry about rolling damage. He is now a splat of goo as you just hurl this tennis ball shaped ball of energy. Just essentially, because you're so close, down onto the ground. He just erupts into this little pile of goo. Okay, Oleg's turn. Oh, actually, no, Joseph, we deferred your turn. Do you want to take it now? You've missed the death and the swift resurrection of Merkin.
Every session.
Free session.
It's taken as written. How close can I get to these small spiders?
What's your movement?
30.
You can get all the way. There's no webs
Okay.
anymore, so they all.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll get right up then.
Okay. Well, I tell a lie. There is a web right next to you, but I'll say because the area is now lit up with the ball of light, you can dodge that. You've gone through the burnt webs.
Aim to attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to be a dirty 20.
That definitely hits. Yeah. Don't worry about rolling for damage. So you just swing your staff down, and you manage to get the little spider that's just in front of you, and you reduce him to a splat on the ground.
And that will finish my turn.
Okie dokie. And now it is Oleg's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'll run into around here. I'm gonna pull out Merkin from this battle here.
Yep, sure. So you kind of drag him out and
That's
get
it.
him out of the way.
And as I'm dragging him, I'm gonna use my lay on hands to heal him for 5 HP.
Nice.
Legend.
So you feel this surge of energy go back through you, Merkin, and you're almost sort of up and ready to get back into the fight again.
Imagine being raised by a spirit of a bear.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, from my point of view, is exactly how that would look.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Was that everything?
Investigate.
Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Lovely. Okay, Aris, you're still in shock at this sort of the fact that you have just decimated this giant spider with a piece of wood, but you are ready to get back into the fight.
I think I pretty much land right behind everybody else then at that
That's
point.
fine. We'll just say I think you fall just short, so you're about here.
Yeah.
But you'll certainly be within range next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay this.
Cool. Okay. Spiders number 2 and 4 take their turns. First one is going to try and land a bite on Oleg. 14.
Misses.
Okay, cool. So he tries to have a nibble, but again can't get through the armor. Number 4 is going to come around this way and have a bite on Hargor, which does hit him. 2 points of damage. And now he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which he does. He gets a nat 20. So he, as this bite just sort of nibbles Hargor's arm, he can feel like this painful shooting pain in his arm, and he knows it to be poison. But he manages to kind of resist it and just shrug it off. He kind of clutches his own copper spider and just sort of utters a prayer, and you can feel the effects of the poison just sort of drain away. And then it is Joseph's turn again.
Okay. I will try and hit number 4 with my
Yep,
quarterstaff. 11.
Does not hit. So you swing your staff down, and while it's still lit up, this spider is still pretty nimble, and he manages to just dodge out the way of your staff.
Okay. If I can, I just use my movement just to come round the side of him,
Yeah, sure.
just so it opens up more area for
There
other
we
people to
go.
attack.
Who's playing with the dead spider down the bottom?
I really don't like it.
Okay.
Drawing a big old
Hargor,
dick on it.
is pissed off that this little spider's just sort of nibbling away at him. So he's going to swing down his great sword and misses completely.
Oh no.
So the sword just goes plummeting straight into the ground. Merkin, you're back from the dead.
I'm back from the dead. It looks like I'm within 5 feet of both.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I will cast Word of Radiance on both because
Okay.
I'm just within.
Sure. They both need to make a Constitution saving throw, and both of them fail. So that is 1d6 for both. So if you roll 2d6.
Right, 6 for the first one.
Okay.
5 for the second.
Okay. So you are furious. These tiny little spiders have basically fucked you up. So you are pissed off. So the only thing you can think to do is just clutch your copper spider in your hand and utter in absolute rage the words of Majir. And everyone who's kind of sort of stood there, poised with weapons, they're all just taken aback a bit as you can just hear almost like a crackle of thunder in the distance, and both spiders just erupt and pop, basically. And that is that.